Hey guys, today we got to continue welding together our Cougar House Fab Super Duty IFS K-member, but we're actually putting it together. Like I was saying guys, we're actually putting our K-member together for our Super Duty IFS. So we pretty much left off yesterday. We got the front plate, 2 pieces we have to cut out on the CNC table, and then we can pretty much continue to weld this together, and then we'll probably weld the upper and lower tortoiseshells together, and then we'll probably tack weld the feet on, and then we'll stick it into the frame, tack weld it in, and then we'll probably fully weld it in there. So let's get started guys.
Alright, so this piece is just going to hang out for now so that all the rest of this doesn't collapse in on itself. You know what I mean? I'm going to put this one on here to make sure I get it back out of there. Alright, when you're doing that, make sure you don't chop your fingers off, because there's potential for it. Oh, come on, man. Stay square. That's all I want. Not even close to square. What are you doing with my life? Stay bloody goddamn square. Alright, I gotta grind the top of those so they're all perfectly flat. Damn it, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. It's one of those mornings. Got some sneezing. Better not go blurry this time. Freaking camera. It's beginning to look a lot like acetone. So I've been trying to 3D print stuff for like, God, at least the last month for the holidays. First, the bed on my 3D printer. The power supply for it on the board went out. Right, ordered a new board, got here like 3 weeks earlier than it was supposed to, which is awesome. Now the board's kind of weird, and I don't know crap about firmware or programming or anything. So I'm having issues with that. What else happened? Before I even knew I had board problems, the freaking hot end jammed a jillion times. And I had to convert it all back to the original stock Chinese setup to get it to work at all. Yeah, so now it'll get like a few layers down okay, and they're not even good. And then the end of the print just ends up with a big ball of goo on the end of the extruder. And like 5 layers of print. And that's it. So, I don't think anybody's getting 3D printed Christmas presents. Because I can't figure out how to get the damn thing to work again. If I could just fix the old board, that'd be sweet, but it's like the board itself is all burnt, like inside. If it was just something on top, then I could potentially like melt the solder, pull it off, and fix it, but ain't the story. It sucks, because I'm super broke. Because, I mean, I'm always pretty broke, but mostly because I always buy a plane ticket down to see my family, and plane tickets are crazy expensive this time of year. I mean, they're crazy expensive in general, because you're on a plane doing 600 miles an hour. But, yeah, it's criminal this time of year. Which is why I'm broke.
Alright guys, so what we got going on here, as you can see, Brandon's got the top tortoise shell. And you see what we're talking about finally? Slash, I think Flying B guitar is another cool nickname for it. But yeah, as you can see, he made his spots here for his feet to go in. He's gonna sink this rear set in right here, get them tacked together before he puts the sides on, and then he's gonna put a little square plate in here where this would go. You know, we're not gonna obviously weld it with the bushing in there like that, but we're not going to go machine them on a lathe, and that take like a day worth of time. So we're going to put little plates in here once he has it where he wants it, tack them in, and then once it's fully welded, or while we're welding it too, those will keep them from moving. And then when we're all done, we just stick the little die grinder in there, cut those out, boom, put the arms in as we're assembling this unit. So we're going to go ahead and get welding this stuff together here. Now that we got our Cougar House Fab Super Duty IFS K member tacked together, we're pretty much set up. We're gonna go ahead and set the frame on the ground, and then we're gonna set this on the ground where it goes, and then we're gonna position it and test fit it, and then if it fits right, we're gonna go ahead and tack it in and continue assembly on the Super Duty here. as you guys could see in the time lapse there, Brandon was making an adjustment to this plate, the rivet that's on the underside of the frame. There's one on that side too. So, but we're getting pretty close to being able to just cut out these front two pieces we need, and then we can put this onto the frame, tack it on, and then put all these parts on and fully weld it up. There you go, guys. That's kind of how far we got this afternoon on the Cougar House Fab Super Duty IFS K member. It's been a few weeks of us working on this, but hey guys, designing up parts and making products like this is not, you know, you can't just do it over a couple days. It takes weeks on time to do it. So, but once it's done, it's going to be very rewarding. It's going to look really good. It's going to be super strong. I mean, we couldn't ask for more. So I think we're in a pretty good position here, and we're moving at a good pace. So I'm happy with it. Stay with us here. Trust me, we'll be mounting the Cummins as soon as we're done with this part of the build. So hey guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for your constant support as always. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for always watching. And if you guys like Cougar House Garage, you like what we do, check us out at cougarhousegarage.com. Check out all of our cool products up there. Check us out at Facebook/Cougar House Garage. And we are Cougar House Garage on Instagram, guys. Follow along with Project Sacrilege and the 5th Generation 400 Straight Axle project. Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Life is so easy.